to send you so many TikToks. Like that song is so funny, and it makes you. Yes, yeah. You didn't hear it. You didn't. Okay, can you hear? Nah, bitch. No, I'm so serious. Hold on. Can you hear this? I'm about to, bitch, I'm about to send this shit to you. Girl, I'm about to send you the song on Apple Music, and I'm about to send you some TikToks that I found. Like, the song is so fucking catchy. I heard it the first time. I was like, this shit is lit. And then I heard the whole song. Girl, I'm drunken inside right now, but the song is lit. This song is lit as fuck. And I ain't gonna hold you. When I was on live earlier and I got into a battle, and like this gay dude was very disrespectful, and it didn't make me upset. I think it triggered something in me that I haven't seen in a long time in myself, that I wasn't trying to be anymore. So I started crying, and everybody started crying Zoe and everything. And they were like, Jess is crying. And I'm like, I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm mad because of myself, because I really didn't want to go there. Girl, he made me go all the way to his job to make sure that I was okay. I was like, I'm fine. I just needed to recenter. Like, I was pissed off because I didn't want to go off how I used to do, because I'm so much better. Girl, I really don't know. I really don't know, because it's almost like you don't know how to do it, but when you do it, you take it to fucking hell. And I don't want to take it there anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. It's not even, I don't even care about how I'm seen. It's for myself. I don't want to see me that way anymore, because I know how bad I could get. So I was so pissed. And they were calling him. They were like, Jess is crying and da 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 da. He was like, nah, tell her to pull up for me at work. And he was like, you good? I was like, I'm straight. I was just overwhelmed with anger that I had to take a second for myself, because how I used to be, he was a gay man, but he was just spouting random shit. Like, he called me Chuck E. Cheese, which didn't bother me. He was like, my makeup was making me look ashy and that my color wasn't right. And I'm like, it's not. So I don't really care what you say about that. But then he called me a prostitute and said that I was smoking crack. I knew the person that I was initially with. I knew one of the people. It was a 4v4. And I knew one of the people. 2 other people I didn't know. And one of the people that was spouting that shit was somebody that I'd never met in my fucking life. He was calling me a prostitute. He was saying that I was on crack and all this extra shit. And I'm like, I know I'm not these things, but I think one of the things that I struggle with is seeing people and seeing what they do and it not aligning with the things that I do, in terms of like, oh, I don't do this, so why do you do this? And stuff like that. And I've been getting better at that. And I don't generally give a fuck about what people say about me. But I'm a person that tries to understand the minds of people. And unfortunately, sometimes I don't understand why people are so fucking mean. Like, are you okay? Because generally when I walk into a room full of people, I walk into a battle with like 3 other creators and I'm like, hey y'all, how's y'all's day? How y'all doing? Like stuff like that. I don't come for nobody unless somebody comes for me. And when I go that route, I usually take it to the depths of fucking hell. And I know that about myself, so I try not to do that because I like my grace to come from God. So the amount of grace I want from God, I want to give it to other people. So I don't like to say the first thing that comes to my mind. I'm just saying because like if I say the first thing that comes to my mind, nobody's having a fucking good day at all. So I try to give as much grace as I can, or I don't say nothing at all. So in that moment, it was hard. Seriously. Yeah, I don't because it's ridiculous and it's like you feel like you're going to get more points by downplaying another person. You want people in your chat that are going to gift you because you disrespect another person. And I don't go for that at all. I don't like that type of energy and I don't want to carry that energy. So usually I just stay quiet or I laugh it off or whatever. But I think some of the things were hitting a little too close to home and I started to get angry and I didn't want to be that way because I know like Tyler, I cut my entire family off for over a year. Last weekend was the first time I cut my family off because I had remembered some things that happened in my childhood and I tried to have conversations about them and they didn't go well. And I went through 5 months of strict, consistent therapy. So in that time, I tried to have those conversations and they didn't go well. So I left and I left them a letter saying if you are unwilling to grow and learn the different aspects of being a open individual of different conversations, then we won't have a relationship. Honestly, exactly. And my parents were very emotionally unavailable when I was growing up. So I couldn't express a lot of things that I was going through. Like I'm gonna tell you this right now. I was raped 3 times in my life. My parents don't know anything about it because I wasn't able to talk to them about it. So I was it was when I was 10, when I was 20, and when I was 22. And oh, excuse me, 4 times. Again when I was 24. I have a brother. He doesn't know either. My brother was in that and then they don't like to talk about the uncomfortable things. My brother was kicked out when I was in 8th grade. They don't like to acknowledge the fact that he was kicked out either. And he was a senior in high school. It was the beginning of his senior year and they don't like to acknowledge that fact as well. So there's certain things that the acknowledgement isn't there and they don't understand that the events that happen trickled down. So when I go to express them, it's hard to communicate because there's no acknowledgement. And because of that, we can't work through the different aspects of it. So when I went to have these conversations, I was met with a lot of hostility. And my father told me straight up, "You're causing chaos in our home." So I left. I left. And I left them with a letter. And I gave them time to sit with themselves, to figure out whether or not they wanted to acknowledge to work on the relationship with me or whether they didn't. I told them in the letter that I love y'all regardless, but if y'all are able to acknowledge and we can have a conversation, we can move forward. If you're not, I understand, but I will remove myself. I gave them as much time as they needed. Within that year's time, I had a person, and my issues were mostly with my mother. So she called me herself and wanted to have a conversation. Nobody was around. My father wasn't around. Zoe wasn't around. We had a conversation. That was before my birthday, which was in March. This was early March of this year. So we had, yes, we had a 2.5 hour conversation and it went very well. She told me about things in her past that caused her to be a little standoffish and worrisome within her kids and stuff like that. Good. It went well. We wanted to build from that. They took the initiative to spend their money to fly here and come sit with me and meet the person in my life, which for me, they haven't met anybody in my life in over 13 years. So when I tell them about somebody, they know it's serious. So they took the initiative to, in a relationship for the 25th would be a full year, but we've been dating for 3. No. So they took the initiative to fly themselves out here, meet him, and get to know him. And the past weekend was actually amazing. I couldn't ask for anything else. So yes, it's been amazing, and they've took the initiative to include him into family things, which is a step.
How was the conversations like with him?
Your name, lady.
Hi, Presidential. I think it's his mic.
He realized somebody else just came in. Somebody else came in. Oh, listen, because I don't got my headphones in, so my face is like in a speaker. I'm like,
No, I think the conversation went well. It at first was uncomfortable, but it turned into a positive way. It was very positive. So it's really good.
That's a good outcome to hear.
It is. So if I don't take shit for my family, I'm not about to take shit for nobody that I don't fucking know.
No, I feel that. That's a lot right there. That said a lot about. Said I don't take shit for my family. I'm gonna take shit for nobody else.
The hell?
Yeah, I feel that. Okay, we gotta go to a PlayStation party for just.
Yeah, because Missy Ma'am is tabbing. Oh, wait, we going to yours? No, we going to go to yours.
That's a difficult joint. That's a difficult joint because last time I tried joining party time, wouldn't even let me.
What'd you say?
I said last time I tried joining party chat, they won't even let me, so I gotta see if it will work now. I don't even know, cause it say I'm connected, but I can't hear any fuck. Yeah,
But it's great.
I don't know what the fuck's going on, bro. No problem. You can play still. Let me see my audio. Huh?